Hello. Oops. Wait. That's a great way to start the stream. Goodness gracious. What the heck? I was supposed to be showing the... Okay, good. It didn't count that. Here we go. All right. For real, though, this time. So here we go. And so hello, Harakis. Hello. Thank you very much for the good luck. Well before we got started, but I appreciate seeing that there. Thank you very much for the support. I know you were one that wanted to see me do a little more playing, so hopefully this will not create any kind of... Hello, thank you. Any kind of horrific... Like, so there's some people who, when they're really good at a game, watching me play a game is very painful for them because they're just like, no, that's the dumbest thing you could possibly do, and you did it without even thinking. That's so great for you. And then also Honey Badger, hello, and I would also like to just note that while his intentions seem sincere, it does seem that Honey Badger's already trying to put me behind on chat. But I know that's not the case. So just let me know, anybody's watching, let me know if the music, the in-game music and my music, my volume are good, that you can hear both, and as long as that's the case, we'll go ahead and get started. So, but anyway, Honey Badger, thanks so much for possibly joining. You just got off work. I know how that is, getting off in the middle of the day or the beginning of the day, and yeah, just not having any gas in the tank. So, if you're around, fantastic. But if you fall asleep, I totally understand. It sure has nothing to do with my play. We are going to go ahead and start. So this is the first episode of in October. I was going to show you the opening screen where it shows you, hey, you didn't get out of the ritual. Way to go! But I ended up clicking on the screen to test the volume, and it moved us forward. So we are going to be starting at rank 12. Io sent me a list. What? Whoa, this is interesting. Oh, the Elder Scrolls nerd. That. Oh, gee, that's your name. I was like, wait a minute. How is it? I thought you were saying the Elder Scroll nerd Isgramor says. Okay, yeah. Wow, that's your name. That is a mouthful. So shall I call you nerd, Isgramor, the Great, or Elder Scrolls? But hello. That is a heck of a title. I thought the Rest of the Storm had a long name. But anyway, he sent me this once he saw that I was going to start climbing, and I was going to go with the mid-range sorcerer deck, which I probably will be cranking out in the next couple days, but I didn't have anything ready just yet. It's not going to be anything mind-blowing, but I at least wanted to, have a second to put it together. He sent me this list. I looked over it. I was like, yeah, Syl, I never get to play with her. It's got a lot of fun stuff that I like in Dagoth color, so I thought, you know what, I'll go in there. It has Razmadazmadaz, Kano, Hand of Dagoth, all those good stuff. So I'm thinking I'm going to like this. I like the look of it anyway. It's from Io, so I know it's a solid deck. And we hope we can do it justice here today as we start our climb. So here we go. Shaking the dust off. Versus play. I can't even... Ranked play. There we go. Io's contribution. All right. So here we go. The first one. Kicking off the climb. And I mean, this could be something where we get nosebleed. We're climbing so fast. We scramble up 2 or 3 ranks in a day. But I've kind of planned mentally for it to take on average... Or to take 24 days. So an average of 2 days per level. And I mean, if it takes us 2 days to get at 12, we are in dire shape, my friends. But I'm not going to stop until we get there. So we just got to keep going. There we go. So here's somebody. Sir Diesel is playing the sorcerer deck that I was thinking of playing. Or he was playing sorcerer. So that would have been interesting. And we're going to go ahead and start off. Not tempting fate. We don't have the ring, so we're not going to go for too much outside of... we're not going to try to be too greedy. And here's hoping. Hey, Io! Hello! Ooh, almost...
Luck to your house.
Never like to do that. Because it's so hard to try to tell your opponent I screwed up. Alright, so yeah, it looks like we're in a mid-range battle here. Is at least my thought. We're kind of screwed next turn unless we draw something great.
They will meet their makers.
Want to plan on curve, which is not good for us. Hey, there we go. The discerning thief, which we may use to trade. I know that's typically a card draw thing, but in a situation, well, if he cracks that, puts that on there, then we'll just have to go face. Oh no. Yeah, he's gonna do that. I mean, that feels like a really bad trade to do a 2 for 2. That looks a lot better. Earthbone Spinner, I think I love you. What am I so afraid of? And you can let me know. This to me looks like a mid-range. Like, hey, we're battling for board supremacy, not so much trying to necessarily go face too heavy.
This might be handy.
Okay. So what I'm thinking Prankster Mage. Maybe make a trade. Prankster Mage here. Is there anything I'm willing to get rid of? Perhaps Shadow Shift. Perhaps Shadow Shift. Or I could do Shadow Shift. Well, see if I want to save my charge. I want to save my charge, and I'm getting rid of that because sorry, Mournhold, you would have been good a long time ago. I did that so that he couldn't get an easy trade in here, but if he has a silence,
You must be.
yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I was I wouldn't say afraid of, but was kind of expecting. Ooh, well. Alfiq Conjurer, maybe? But here's the thing. So, conventional wisdom would say take this out, but I think I'm going to do this so that... Or do I do Cradle Crush? I don't have an Atronach or any way to, to contrive one at the moment. So, I think I might save this for... Here, if he attacks it, he's going to break a rune and give me a card. So I think I'm okay with this. And we have another Conjurer in the deck, so this will enable that as well. I would say that I'm shaking off the rust, but I really... I don't... Okay. Okay, well, that's fabulous. So he's going to have to give me a card to go in. That's cool. And there we go. There is our reward. Giving you your reward. Your eternal reward. And... Shall we Shadow Shift? Shall we do that? Or do we want to make this trade happen? I think I want to make that trade happen. Shadow Shifting might not be the bad idea, but I feel like there's going to be a time where we're going to want to Shadow Shift and... As a pursuit type play.
I hate this crown. It's damned uncomfortable.
But you know what? The crown doesn't like you either.
This day will be mine.
Alright, so... Rapid Shot allows this trade to happen. That does 4... I don't want to belly G this. I mean, I know it sucks to trade, but I mean, our opponent's down to 3 cards. We're doing all right. Let's go do this. You could definitely argue that was not the right call. In fact, well, no, Abner doesn't really work too well with what's his face. Okay, that's fine. All right, so yeah, he's pretty much playing the deck that I was thinking of playing. So, problem is, there's a lot of problems. We could Sentinel Reclaimer, Warlord, charge. I really don't want to leave that thing alive. We're starting to get a little bit low on health here. I might be pushing it a little too far to let it keep going like this. I don't want to put her over there, though.
Well, let's see if we can find something.
So we do this. Now we could do him and Steel Dagger and take that out. I think that's what I do. I'm just getting the feeling that... do it. Attack. I'm just getting the feeling that I don't want to let us get down to like 18 because I don't know that we have. Well, we do. We have Hand of Dagoth. I want to get. Okay, that's not spell either. Yeah, he just keeps with the big bodies. That's no good. But the reason I put her over here was just so that I can enable.
These to use.
this. Or something like that. And then... Abner is not a great trade. But then we could Cradle Crush next turn if we wanted to. But I think I want to use him for something else. Oh, wait a minute. Nah. Shadow Shift here. There we go. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. I don't think I'm going to use him just yet. You know what? Nut bunnies. 6 cost more, so that wouldn't help there. It would help with this. I can do that next turn, so we'll do this.
Have you come to submit or come
We'll see if we can bait this. If not, that's okay. If he attacks our face with Drain on the board, the silence. There you go. Man. Man.
By the fires of oblivion.
I was really hoping we could, you know, catch a bit of a break in terms of having our opponent not have all the stuffs, but I mean, there's a Swift Strike that is so awesome for IO. I feel like I put myself in a bad spot. I mean, I was just waiting for him to have a stinker of a card to play, but everything has just been accelerating the process. So I could hit, throw the dagger on a steel dagger on a Swift Strike and take it out. Or Cradle Crush and Steel Sword. That might actually be better, maybe. Well, I can do them all. I can do all. So I can do... See, if I do Luzra before Cradle Crush, that sucks. Because then Luzra takes a hit. This is dumb. I feel like this is really a dumb play, but I don't care.
Da-da-dee-da! No, that's not right.
Yeah. Whether that was the best course of action or not, I could not say. In fact, I probably should have been thinking, what about hitting face, you know? Like, with Swift Strike, you know, maybe actually ending the game instead of just perpetually... Oh, my gosh. Alright, yeah, I'm totally screwed. Absolutely screwed. I mean, I can Abner Tharn and get some value, unless he breaks a second rune, but I don't think he will. Maybe he will. Oh, okay, he's looking to do it. Great. No, he's not. We can't do it. So we can Abner.
I will not be on the wrong side of history.
Prankster Mage is good stuffs.
Da-da!
Trade there.
Get this
Here.
yet.
Looking for
If we can keep her alive, which I doubt, we might be able to Cradle Crush something extra. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Because he can still hit, and it doesn't kill, so that wasn't a great idea on my part. But whatever. He's got something for that. Of course, silence. Good. Okay.
By RK Spear,
we
this
of the
day
Mage
will be
adapt
mine.
and survive.
Yeah.
I'll teach you to disrespect the law.
Now see, I'm doing this so that he doesn't get any value out of that
get this
thingy
yet.
again. And yeah, we might be able to pull it off next. Sure, and that's 9, 16. Okay, never mind. We'd have to have a little something else.
Vile Shaker Blossom.
Let's see. Oh, by the way, call me the Dragon Invader since that's my in-game name. Oh, the Dragon Invader. Okay, all right. Works for me. And of course he has that. Of course. What a... All right, so we're pretty much... oh my gosh, this game.
Yeah, you've been
This
looking
game.
for me.
Don't underestimate me.
And when I say this game, what I mean is this particular, not TESL. I mean this particular game. This is one I've said it with other people before. It doesn't feel like you're allowed to win the game. Your opponent just has everything. I mean, he's had. Oh my gosh. Ah, okay. Okay. I mean, oh my gosh. I give up. I give up. Just do it, man. Goodness gracious. Oh, that gets. Let's see. What fun stuff can I do with Bringer of Nightmares? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't tried to do anything with that yet. Like, I'm not the guy to ask. There maybe if some other folks come and chat with. Yeah, so that was a really. The good news is it doesn't look like you can fall into Snake on your first loss. So we are starting the season off with a decidedly abysmal outing. Yeah, that was. Oof. That's gonna make for long 2 hours. It's gonna make a long season. You gotta remember not to get tilted. But anyway, sorry. The Dragon Invader. Yeah, when it comes to like doing cool things with stuff, then I would like Io here in the chat. Like I would ask somebody like him because they have that creative spark, as it were, when it comes to like cards and how to do stuff with them. I'm meat and potatoes, where it's I don't stray too far off the beaten track, and if I do, it usually I get punished.
Luck to your house. Luck to your house.
We don't really have a lot of great options at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to play it.
Watch yourself.
Usually there is, but yeah. One of my little peeves in the game is just when your opponent can draw nothing but, for fuck's sake.
Face me, you dog. Your blood will spill.
Yeah, sure. I see this and I have zero interest in the game anymore. There we go. I'm just gonna shoot you in the face, buddy. I mean, dude, Carabas, Barabbas 1, 2, 3, 4. Could you have a more abysmal deck? The answer is no. You know what? Let's actually get a bit of a board.
Da da dee da.
And I don't care. I just yeah. If it's if that's Titan. Okay. Yeah. So here's the thing. I mean, Belly G would know. I mean, I don't know if I feel like I got to do Workshop as the responsible play, but just because again, Titan is absolute crap. But at the same time, I do hate Poopstone, and he's only got one of those. Yeah, I have a feeling if I were to axe this, he would throw another one down. So I'm getting rid of the one of that he has. This is already going to be a pain in the butt enough with getting rallies. And another edict. Ah, boy. Oh. See. Message retracted. Dragon Invader, what did you possibly say that was so horrific that you had to retract it? I mean, just why not? Why not? We're done.
I bow
all right.
to your victory.
Yes, lots of spiders. Lots of spiders. Lots of supports. This is blowing chunks, folks. Not gonna lie, man. If I had never, well, screw it, played it or not, I would be done with the game right now. If I did not commit to doing it all month, I would be done with the game for the next 2 months. I mean, just gosh. And this is me not playing for like 4 months, so it's not like the game like needs to, you know, punch me in the face. IO, there you go. Awesome. Thank you, IO. So yeah, heed IO's words well, my friend, Dragon Invader, because he has good concepts there. Thanks, I appreciate that.
Luck to your house.
I know some people, like, you know, when I mean, obviously we have our own things we concede against, but
sands.
okay, this is fabulous, 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 fabulous.
I
But yeah.
bargain bird. This is interesting.
Like, I'm already trying to just kind of stabilize the tilt a little bit off of the first one,
You will die where you stand.
but then to go right into workshop with an ridiculousness. I mean, I don't want to play Garnag right now, but at the same time, that's what I got to play, so I'm gonna play it. I mean, good thing is our curve is looking pretty good afterward. I mean, is this Burn Assassin? It can't be Burn Assassin, right? It wouldn't be Burn Assassin with the Thieves Guild.
What are we going after?
No, this is probably, I mean, I'm glad we have Belly G, that's all I'm gonna say. And Withered Hand. Yes.
Tawaka watches over me.
Because I think this is a market assassin. Which is a dumb concept, really. Like, what assassin is going to open up a market? Okay. So I think we're going to Abner Tharn just to get rid of his black hand. If he... Oh, he's going to do something. Okay. Okay. And of course, there we go. Good. Good. Good.
Think it's worth dying for?
Wow, that's interesting. So, yeah.
No one gets through.
So what I'm thinking... Unfortunately, Abner doesn't really have a good... So Sentinel Battle Mace, if Garnak stays alive, Sentinel Battle Mace is going to allow us to trigger Mighty Conjuring next turn, which is ideal.
No one gets
Arguably, I mean, he dies to so many things right now, so... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this has got to be Market Assassin. Also, sometimes I get so frustrated with this game, I delete some of my decks. Yeah, this is Market. Why am I getting the dredges of I mean, the first one wasn't horrible, but so yeah, here goes. Do we burn that? No, we don't. That's good. And I mean, if I use it, well, let's see. Do I overdraw next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do overdraw if he hits me. I don't want to give him another card, but all right. So I think we're going to see 2 markets drop on this turn, and it's pretty much game over. But yeah, Dragon Invader.
Care to go again?
I know. All right. So at least we do have the answer for that, and we are going to punch him in the face hard. Wait, could we win this on the next turn? That's 16. We need 8. 9. We need 9 more damage, and we have 4, 6. I'm gonna wait just because I don't want to get. He's holding off to. He's trying to go off. And I don't want to give him that option. So we win next turn. MT break cannot stay. Of course, you've got that. Golly day, you piece of garbage.
Next world.
We
Of
do
course,
this.
I'm on your side.
Do
Well,
this.
let's see if we
do
can find
this.
something useful.
Before the sixth house.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
I wish we had another Belly G, because I know he's going to have another market. Let's see. So there's Denise here. MT break cannot stay. Work late, so I will watch replay. I wouldn't worry about it, Denise. It is so far incredibly unspectacular. It has been a horrid start, and this game right here is looking to be absolutely abysmal. You know what? I may just Cradle Crush twice. I can't. We've already got
The stuff you of House
Let's put
Jagoth.
these to use.
all right. So what I'm thinking is there a way to get rid of her? And there really isn't. So I can do, but I want bodies on the board. And I don't mind if she dies. So we're going to put Cradle Crush down. Get rid of those. And definitely Withered Hand Cultist.
The next. We must remain steadfast.
And yeah, buddy. Withered Hand. He's a creepy old bastard, but I do love him, especially in games like this. Okay. And he's gonna throw out the five. No. Okay. All right. We've got so many.
You bet on the wrong side.
Of course. Of course. Golly day, this game. Wow. Wow. Jeez. Again, one more magic at half the time would be just enough to turn the tide on this thing, but alright, so she's gonna grow. He's gonna already be big enough. Cliff Racer helps us a little bit here, I guess, kinda, sorta. Alright. I mean, he might be able to end it next turn if he's got what he needs here.
Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit likes these. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
The Night Mother will guide us.
God.
The stuff you of House Jagoth.
I will not be on the wrong side of history.
We see you waking and sleeping. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
This one is embarrassed.
2 lightning bolts.
Khajiit likes these. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit likes these. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit likes these. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed. Khajiit doesn't need to be followed.
I bow to your another.
Just saying, maybe Steel Dagger on Garnag and Sentinel Reclaimer to hit for 18 or 21 damage would have been a better play. That's just me, though. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is that was a market archer, so you give them the cards that they want, and they just throw down a couple markets and do their bull crap 0 0 0 0 0. So if you can't finish, it's like going face on invade. If you can't finish them off, you're screwing yourself most of the time. I'm already over this game. Seriously, I am over this freaking game.
Luck to your house.
Don't know why I'm bothering at this point. So this will definitely be a very short session today. Like I said, sometimes, you know, if I feel like I'm on a hot streak or something, I can go for more than 2 hours. No way in hell I'm playing this game for more than 2 hours today. That's going to test my patience as it is. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then you get a little bit of BM mixed in the middle. It's like, dude, you know you're playing an absolute trash deck. Why the crap are you gonna? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. But let me apologize because my deck is. I caught myself. I almost got optimistic and said something stupid like, maybe
Watch yourself now.
this mono deck is just what I need to get my first freaking win of the day. And maybe Abner on Cradle Crush next time. Yeah.
You will know pain.
Oh, you're kidding me. I don't.
Didn't see this
care.
coming, eh?
I will have your head.
We see you waking and sleeping.
You will be devoured in shadow.
Of course. All right, I'm just well. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, I can look back. Dragon Invader. I was looking for ways to do that, reasons to use Abner on Cradle Crush, but one, I couldn't use them both in the same turn. I never had enough Magicka for that, and I was going to wipe out my lane just as much as his. So I didn't see an ideal way forward in that regard. You know what? I mean, that's a win if this gets it. Well, if this creates a guard, that's a problem, but. I mean, that was about there were probably 3 or 4 different turns we could have finished them off. We just needed one extra magic. We needed the ring, or we just
In
needed to do one turn
everything,
later. But
we seek balance.
right.
Begone.
Taste fetch.
Back my thing!
Join us.
Yeah. Yeah, IO.
You will know pain and suffering.
Back my thing!
Absolute trash. Gate's already pretty sizable. Well. Four and above. What level is the gate now? I don't know. Nah, who cares? That could be a big mistake. I don't know. I'm just. I mean, I can if he stays alive and doesn't get zapped, I can. Never mind. Why did I say that? Why did I pretend like that was going to be a thing? Yeah.
I stand behind my word.
Die, weakling.
I'm happy for you, jerkface.
Try something. You won't live.
This one won't.
Don't need him. Literally no. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Praise be.
I don't just know how to make them. I have many important things on my mind.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
That's fine if that's all you got. I get my first win of the day. Yay.
I
Woohoo!
will not be on the wrong side of history.
I mean, and this is kind of the conundrum or the problem that I have when the reason why I didn't get back into playing, because like that would have just been losing to that would have just been horrific. But beating it didn't feel good. It just was like, okay, thank goodness it didn't go crappy. Mono Blue and Fade, was that what that actually was? Yes, yes indeed. Edmorn. We're just lucky, IO, that some trash is easier to take out than others.
Luck to your house.
I keep a spare blade.
Have we had the ring at all today? We might have had it the
Greetings,
first game.
citizen.
I don't think we've had it yet today. I have to go back and look. Dragon Invader, you were
Don't
paying attention.
underestimate
Did we ever have the ring? I mean, not that it really matters. It's not a guaranteed thing, and in theory, it's going to average out. But it is just interesting. It seems like handicapped to mono blue. Yeah, I mean that's why they lost. I think because Invade doesn't work with mono blue very well. I mean, well, that's what you would assume. I thought that was the case. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at least I won. Yeah. Yeah. Winning against suboptimal decks is always fun. It's better than losing to them, I guess. Doing the legend thing, I assume, so good luck. Thank you, Ed Morn. Thank you, thank you. I am. Right now, so not looking great. But thanks.
Do your worst.
My business is none of that.
Prophecy! Woo!
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
So, I mean, this isn't a prophecy deck per se. Okay.
For Valen.
Here, you've been looking for me.
I didn't have the ring last game. Oh no. Right, no, not the last game. I'm just wondering, like, because you were, yeah, I think you were watching from the get go, right? Like, do you remember? Did I have the ring the very first game? That's the only one I think I might have had the ring on. Is the very first game. I don't think I had it then either, though. I noticed the last game because, oh boy, I noticed the last game just because, or the game before last, because it would have come in handy a lot.
We must protect our stronghold.
All right, well.
Goodbye.
I'm doing that for Mighty Conjuring next turn, hopefully. But at this point, we were seeing he's running prophecies. I wouldn't be surprised if the Mummify. Did we just zap the little girl, or do we hope that Mighty Conjuring is going to hold up here? We're going to hope that Mighty Conjuring holds up here. Arguably shouldn't... Well, I didn't break a room, so that's not too much of a worry. We're definitely on the clock right now, though. So have to make a good, strong push here. We can do Hand to Dagoth and Deterring Thief next turn.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
Can you please help me?
Welcome.
Alright, yep, she's just getting the bolt. Actually, yeah, no, we're just going to bolt the crap out of her.
This one is in no mood.
Or, no, we bolt her.
Come to submit or come to die.
Where's he at with this? Alright, so not really too much of a threat. I didn't have the ring in the first game either. Game is testing your metal. Well, my metal is very brittle, unfortunately, Dragon Invader. It is very, very friggin' brittle. I have 2 no-nonsense climbing. Honestly, it's not the deck, man. I appreciate it, Kratos, my friend. Let's see. What we got? Io says, throw that trash in the dump. I have 2 no-nonsense climbing. Yeah, so I appreciate that, Kratos. I just... it's one of the things where it's the way the day is going. It really doesn't... It doesn't matter what deck I play, really. What do we got? 13... 16. We need 6 more. We have 1. That's not going to get it done. My opponent seems to be taking a while, so...
I will
Perhaps...
I smell the stench of the living.
4-1. This deck is great. The day just blows chunks.
This one is in no mood.
Have you come to submit?
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
And yes, you should always draw first. My brittle metal is getting the best of me at the moment. Yum Yum just won a 25 streak with Crab BM I sent. Damn. Damn. I mean, Crab BM was what, or was it Crab Battle Mage? I think it was Crab Battle Mage. I think it was Dano via, or Aros via Dano, who gave me the Crab.
The victory is yours.
Cool. I don't know what that deck was. It was interesting-ish. But... oh, man. And the other thing is, too, I prefer mid-range. That's kind of my... that's my preference. Like, I'll play aggro if I get really bored or... come up against way too much control or something, but in general I like to have, you know, trade with the board, pivot when you want to, or when you can. You know, this is gonna come in handy, but I don't want to. Again, no ring. Are you trying to make it obvious, game? What did I do to you? Who hurt you, and how? And why did they happen to look like me?
Luck to your house.
Yeah, Kratos, that ain't my luck, man.
Only so much.
That ain't my luck.
Light your head.
Unfortunately.
We see you waking and sleeping.
My family has endured enough.
Join us.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
All right.
Too
Yeesh.
slow.
I don't know if I'm gonna want to. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And probably should have played a battle mace there, but could have played a battle mace there, I should say. But I'm very reluctant to use.
Too slow.
Yeah. Withered, I think we want to keep Withered. We want our... He's...
Join us.
Prophecy. Cool.
Submit or come to die.
Unfortunately, just big enough to die to that thing. So this is definitely a rally heavy
For the glory of the Ursula.
deck. Ooh, boy. And we're one magic off of being able to belly G. What do you know about that? What do you know about that? Can't. Dawn's Wrath. We might get...
Is
I
my
don't know.
juggling. Things are always moving.
Is he going to be able to trigger that? I mean, it's fine. We can belly G it, but... Okay.
Chimeric spirit of the sky, guide us!
All right.
Fall before me.
I know a shortcut. I'll clear a path.
All right. So I think we have it. 9. I think we just barely have it. We could have maced and been smarter about it, but it's all good. All right. Only 1 hour and 10 minutes left to go. I wouldn't say I'm doing this under duress. Oh. What the heck is that? Those poor rats being sacrificed by Telvanni mages. Yeah. Yeah. And for naught. I can't say I disagree with the for, or I'm bummed about the for naught part. See, up against what is most assuredly Ebon Greed, I think. And no ring this time either. Good. Good. What are the odds?
Luck to your house.
What are the odds?
I keep a spare blade in
So yeah, I want the card draw with Corner Club. I'm guessing I'm not going to get it, but that is my hope.
I slay the unworthy.
Nope, you know what's going to happen.
Have business
I'm
with
ready
House
for you.
Lobby.
Unless I can get this off the board, that's going to squish into Corner Club.
Shall heal you.
Okay, cool.
Should have been more worthy.
All right, so hopefully this means we get
My
the card
business.
draw.
Care to make a friendly wager?
We're over here just in case he has a Viper or something, but what else could he? Well, who knows? We'll find out. If there is a card that could destroy this, our opponent will play it here. Cool. Cool. So then we'll go over. Ooh.
You
Yeah.
can trust me.
Careful there, friend.
I wanted to ward her up, but if all it has to have is a ping effect, and we're screwed up there. So if it makes this trade,
We
it
must
sucks.
protect our stronghold.
But indeed, they never stood a chance. But I enjoy Jar's breeding pit with Mushroom Tower.
I will
Oh
have
yeah,
your
that's a good
head.
one. That's a good one.
Didn't see
I
this
don't think I've
coming,
seen that very often though. Charis pit with Charis breeding pit, like you never get to see that played. So yeah, if you're able to pair that with Mushroom Tower, then
We must
good
protect
things.
our stronghold.
Really has it out for that guy.
None of them can be trusted. Do you hear me? Your blood will spill.
I love you, Syl.
The Night Mother will guide us.
They're in my sight.
I will spill your blood.
Deserves
You're the
another.
coolest. Getting cooler by the
You'll
second.
never take me down. Never.
Here's the problem. I think I'm gonna need all three of these in the coming. You know what, Belly G? I'm doing this for the damage to try to get this game over and quick. Obviously, a lethal and a rage really hurts us,
Rise, my son.
and that's gonna be the spider. Yup. That's okay. That's less than okay. So,
We see you waking and sleeping.
so again, rage over here sucks. Yeah, rage over here sucks. course they haven't.
The Night Mother
Oh
will guide
gosh.
us.
Have you come to submit or come to die?
I don't want to burn these just yet.
Join us.
Careful there, friend.
And hey, if they got another rage, well, it doesn't suck as bad this time.
You must be cleansed.
I think you're 2 and 4 right now. That's the score. Is it 2 and 4? You're probably right.
Deny destiny.
Join us.
Face me, you dog! My paws are quicker than your eyes.
One more and I get card draw. So he's kind of damned if he does, damned if he doesn't kind of thing. But this is Squish the Wimpy and Night Talon Lord. I swear if that's a freaking 5 game 5 health thing. That's fine. Perfect. Please let that be all.
I will
No?
keep Sotha-Sil's people
Sweet.
alive.
GG.
This was a worthy
The
contest.
forest will not suffer your presence.
Slow.
Alright. So that would be 3 and 4 then? It's not too bad. Nice. Hey, I got 2. What happens if you have 2 Duchess of Dementia titles? Does it make your life better? Or does that mean the game is just being wonky? Gortwad's saying, fall before me. I'm like, no, you. Yeah. Yeah. I can chuckle about it afterward, but when I hear him say that in the game, it sounds like he's just BMing me. Like, wow, even your... Okay, we're up against this guy again. So... Doesn't feel good. Like, if you beat somebody the first time, you have nothing to gain and everything to lose. Because you're kind of expected to win.
Luck to your house.
Because you won the first time. Hey, we got the ring this time! Wow. Yeah, it is interesting when
Greetings, citizen.
the cards seem to be doing the taunting thing. Does he have a card on the first play again? He did last time.
Did you hear
Okay.
that?
At least it's not the rally guy. And we have no play.
I know you're out there.
Care to make a friendly way?
You could argue I should have played Sentinel first. I'm trying to get this out before he amasses some kind of... Or, he has, like, Edict or something. So right now, pretty much he can Mummify. I think that's really the only answer he has for her. If he
I
has
know
it.
you're out there.
Well, yes, I'm sitting right across for the...
You bet on the wrong side.
You know what? Just because
Well,
I screwed up,
let's see if we can
I
find
should have played the
something
Scimitar if I was going to play Mournhold. You Mournhold.
Here we make our stand.
I know you're out there.
Alright, so... Oh, why did I do that? That was dumb as a box of rocks. Ah...
Let's put these to
You
use.
bet on the wrong side.
That's on me.
You can
That's
trust
on
me.
me. If this game goes long, that's on me. And honestly, I don't get as salty about with that. I'm like, come on, dude, really? But I can only get so mad at myself. The first 3 games or 4 games we had, though, that was not a good time. I'm always nervous about him. Playing him on turn 2 feels okay. 3 is eh. especially if your opponent has any kind of board, but I feel really weird playing him late in the game. I know he's your favorite card, Inu. I know you love him to death, but just makes me nervous. Okay, no finish offs. What could he be? I think we're just going for the card. What did he pick up? Are we going to get hit with it?
We must protect our stronghold.
The douche has it out for that guy, man. I tell you what, last game, two of them came down to oppose him. And I think we're just going to see our Cliff Racer do a little something.
You bet on the wrong
And we'll hit with her
side.
first.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
Because if we hit with him, and he gets a prophecy thing, then that stops her. So we do it that way. I think our opponent just has a brick for a hand this time. And without the ring, you really can't. It makes it much harder to. Does that work okay? Yeah. So he's going to be able to take out our Cliff Racer. Unless he's got a way to buff this up. Take this guy out. And he does! Alright, so we got 9 plus the scimitar is 11. We're still one short, even with rapid shot. Belly G does set us up really nice for finishing off next turn. I don't think... So yeah, 9. That's not 3, right? Yeah, that's 11, so... but we're still going to use it, because...
You bet on the wrong side.
Oh, crap, I didn't even think about him running that one.
Come to die.
Yeah, he just had a brick hand. These kind of wins don't feel any much... I mean, they feel better than a loss.
We must protect our stronghold.
There's the douche again. Faster. Belly G. I think Shadow's just going to be faster than Belly G. He's doing what he can, but I just have too much stuff. So, Corner Club, you survived the whole game. You were with us from the beginning, so you're going to get lethal.
This was a worthy contest.
Over. I thought that would be faster than the Belly G. Maybe it's just about the same length. Oh, it actually wouldn't have mattered. Because he had 2 guards, so I had to do that. I will let you have the ring after I test your strength and endurance and patience. Yeah. Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess that's a good thing to have when you've committed to do this kind of thing. Because, like I said, I would have just gone, okay, there's like so many things I can do with my time that are less frustrating. I think I'll do those. I probably still would have streamed. I just would have done like a side scroll. Like I've actually have a meeting for a part-time job later this afternoon. I mean, very, very part-time. Like, I've never been this part-time in my life. So it's not a long-lasting solution, but hey, there we go. Mournhold. Hey, the ring and Mournhold. Now I feel like I've just got the weight of the world on my shoulders. Because if you can ring out a Mournhold trader right off the jump, I mean, now granted we don't have a turn 3 right now, a turn 2 or a turn 3. Well, turn 3 would be Garnag, I guess.
I am ready to join the
Oh,
circle.
okay. Yeah, that's gonna hurt us right there. Garnag will be nice.
Protect the Harbinger.
Hand of Dagoth is gonna be a big help
Close
as
ranks.
well.
Let nothing through.
And just like that,
Didn't see this coming, eh?
do we Garnag now? I don't think we're going to be needing
We must protect
cards,
the Night
to be
Mother.
honest. We're not up against a deck that is going to be shorting us on cards. Oh, man.
To oblivion with you.
Yeah, we need to shift into
Protect
defense
the
at this point, I
Harbinger.
think, for sure. If we win this, it's going to be because of the ring.
No one gets through.
Okay.
I am ready to join the circle.
Oh, Cradle Crush next turn. That sucks. Hand of Dagoth is going to be the play.
Come to submit or
And
come
if he gets
to
nuked, we're
die.
probably done. Because they're breaking that rune next to that. That's a beefy lane. Yeah. So you can give me cards, but as long as he doesn't get shackled or muted.
I am ready to join the circle.
Okay. See, I'm thinking Dagoth Oathman. That's really all I could do. Shoot. Was probably a little too liberal with the ring at the jump.
Dumak, take you!
Yeah, I think we just lost this.
The longer the odds, the sweeter the victory.
I mean, we can... Prankster Mage? He's not a guard, though. And we're only going to get...
No one gets through.
So he's got 8. He's got 8, 14, 17, 18, 19, yeah. We have 1 guard, which I think we'll have to put over here.
Here, you've been looking for me.
Yeah, that's, I think, the best we got. Well, we could have Earthboned, maybe. I don't know. No, there's really nothing we could have Earthboned that would have done a whole lot. So he's got 9, 10 from the left lane, plus... Yeah, I think he's got this. Four and 4? So 4 and 5 now. I mean... Hopefully he's I mean, yeah. The pause is always either BM, somebody's calling me, I've got to step away from it for a second, or... Okay, he's making the trades. He's got a charger. Yep. Alright, so that still doesn't really help us all that much.
To oblivion with you!
Jeez, man. I know there's a version of the Oathman or something. There's a red card, I think, that actually gives you like 6/6 in guard. Yeah. I think we're just done. Cradle Crush takes 2 off, leaves us with 9. Earthbone takes off 2, leaves him with 9. And we can only do 9, 10. Yeah. Oh. Well, hey, that was just got outplayed. Like I mean, I should have known. Please just finish it off, dude. There you go. Werewolves. I always get my butt whooped by these decks. I honestly don't have too much of a problem usually. They're not usually the bane. They're like Gobos are my bane. Gobos invade usually gives me a hard time. Werewolves. Not so much. I mean, I think you werewolves you have to have the crazy thing about, not the crazy, the bummer about that is werewolves you have to have a crazy good draw in order to pull them off. You have to be able to trigger them. Your opponent can't heal. You know, like I remember trying to get the quests for the werewolves, and it was like every single deck I played, within 2 or 3 turns they had a drain creature on board and a guard. You know, like the 2/3. You know, I smell the scent of the living. Like every single time. So right off the jump, they healed for like 4 or 5, and so the rune break was always well out of reach, and they just had nothing but guards, and it was like, I can't do anything. I can't even, like, it's not even, you know, when you're doing the quest, you want to be able to win, but a lot of times it's just about getting the quest done. Couldn't even do that. It was like 4 or 5 games in a row, so you can shut down werewolves relatively easy. We just, I mean, I like the deck. With this, we just don't have... It's not really meant to, I guess, like guard up, turtle up kind of thing.
Underestimate me. Care to make a friendly wager?
So we like, yeah, we don't have any, you know, Lola. I'm trying to think. I mean, in these colors, there really isn't. I mean, I guess like a Fighters Guild recruit, maybe.
Speak, citizen.
No, Oreo Cookie Gal. Normally she would...
I'm
Oh,
ready for
yes.
You bet
Io,
on
I
your own
love
star.
this card. I love the fact that you have it here.
What help would you have from
I love this card. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So Oreo Cookie Gal, you can trade, but you don't get to drain. You don't get to drain because the false incarnate is there. Unless you're going to silence the false incarnate, in which case my little dance was all for nothing and I'm going to be very PO'd. I don't like to dance, Alarin
Eta Oreo.
Dibrius. Don't make me angry that I danced. And yes, I call that dancing. That was dancing. Oh gosh. Okay, that's muscle, by the way. That's relaxed muscle. It really looks obnoxious, doesn't it?
Don't count me out yet.
Oh, well, luckily we've got a support removal here. I think
Behold
Earthbone.
the power
Well,
of Sunara.
I'm ready.
do we go
for
for
you.
damage over? Yeah, we go for damage. I mean, this is probably going to get
Come to
nuked.
submit.
But if it does,
Come
this is going to
to
survive.
die.
Like, I was going to Earthbone her, but... And we might do that. We might ping and Earthbone to get her off the board altogether. But he can't play that many supports. There we go. Alright, so we kind of turning the corner here. But yeah, gosh darn it. I keep forgetting the name. It's like Dragon Invader. There we go. Yeah, there are certain decks that in general, there's nothing wrong with them, but you hate losing to them because you know they're gimmicky-ish. I really have not seen, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I've not really seen a consistent werewolf deck. So when one goes off, one does the thing, and it's able to get like 6 transformations, and it just runs on. We didn't really get bested all that. I mean, werewolves were, yeah, but it was a solid warrior deck. And I think we hit, what, 2 prophecies? Well, no. For sure, 1 prophecy. I don't know. I kind of got, because the decks we're up against are a little more, have been a little more controlly, I want to say. I don't know. Okay, it's second mono deck. But I just got used to going fast. And this is not an aggro deck per se. It can be if you're up against slower decks, but I didn't switch gears fast enough and say, okay, we need to. But when you have Mournhold Trader, it kind of speaks for it. It's like, do you not play Mournhold Trader on turn 2? And if you have him, do you not strike with him? Like, he's a liability. You need to strike hard and fast.
Luck to your house.
This might be handy.
So I'm interested seeing mono anything, but
How can Uncle Crassius?
Your orders.
kiss my Crassius. Crassy ass.
Don't underestimate.
See, this is fixing to be an aggressive deck, I think. I mean, it's willpower. Willpower is like mono willpower. Like, if that's not token aggro, I don't know what it would be.
The ape protect us.
The ape protects us.
Acknowledge.
Why are you going after apes? I don't understand. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna play it. We're just gonna back off a little bit. Discerning Thief, Corner Club, or Withered Hand. Withered Hand might be better a little later on. I'm
Care
gonna
to
go
make
for the
a
card draw.
friendly
Go
wager?
that. Can't really do anything to us, I don't think, in these colors. Like, that's what mono has always been. I applaud people for running mono, but there's just okay. Oh, I'm eating my words. Oh, and they taste disgusting. My own words taste horrible. I hate my words.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
I was just about to say, because you know what your opponent's running and you know what answers they have, and then you totally forget about neutral. All right, Arthur, Zor, I did admire you for your mono deck, but now that you're running neutral in your mono deck, now I have great disdain for you because it bit me in the ass. And I've already been bitten back there about 4 or 5 times today, and I'm not appreciative of somebody else biting it as well. Yeah, this is all bad.
How can I serve?
I don't think do we even have fingers in this? I didn't see. I know I'm. Oh, so we're doing Hand of Dagoth because that triggers this guy next turn. If we do Hand over here, and he has Divine Fervor, or that mercenary guy, yeah, let's put Hand over here.
Come to submit or come to die.
Now he could Javelin that. He does have Javelin in those colors, and that would be a ripe Javelin target. And it screws up my Dagoth Oathman play for next turn. My Dagoth Oathman would have hand. That's fine. You can crush the kitty.
How can Uncle Crassus help?
Your orders.
This is out of the norm. Hey, Tiago!
I hear
Hello!
and obey. Into the breach.
The game is still giving you the ring.
Into
It
the
was,
breach.
yes. It was. It was.
Acknowledged.
Like, I don't mind not getting it this turn. Alright, so... Withered
We
Hand.
must remain steadfast before the 6th house.
I'm not going to give him any cards, just because he's already chipping away at us. All he's got to get is a boost of any kind, and we're really hurting. I mean, I'll take the cards at this point. If he hits with 6. But yeah, Tiago, this is out of the norm. We had a mono intelligence. Invade. Also out of the norm. So I was a little nervous. Mono intelligence. I've seen what A-Ross can do with that.
Stay behind me.
Stay behind me. My goodness gracious, stay behind me.
I hear and obey. I hear and obey. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Into the breach. I hear and obey.
Yoicks. Alright. So this is actually perfect. Perfect. That's the nice top deck right there. Let's go ahead and give that to you. So now we don't even get any breakthrough on it. And we will just for magic, I think. So we're looking right now to pivot into the aggression with 13, 18, 20, and Kano makes 25. I think we can make a good push. And this is a deck, to your point, Dragon Invader, against an aggro deck like this, I don't mind going, like, not being able to finish it out, because, especially with this much Magicka and our Withered Hand on the board, like, he's not going to be able to do too much as a counterattack. So, as long as he doesn't remove what we have, I'm happy to go, I'll just go face, and, yeah, he's not going to be able to, aggro decks are not meant to...
Stay behind me.
Okay. So we're going to wait. We'll just wait an extra turn.
Steadfast, brothers.
Tuesday. Wait. Oh, the translation was bad. I was referring to doing a live stream on Wednesday. Oh, Tuesday. Gotcha. Okay, so our opponent's seeing the writing on the wall now. But this will cost me nothing.
I have many important things on my mind.
And not going to do anything. That's 15, 18. Yeah, we're with False Incarnate and Sentinel Reclaimer next turn. I don't know. He's been keeping us at bay. But yeah, so Tiago, it's not. This isn't the live at 5 type thing. Like, we're still that's its own thing. This is instead of doing, like, I was asked to do, like, try to climb the ladder this month. So instead of doing our friends. Now, see, here's the problem. If I do attack him, and he gets, I mean, he could do Divine Fervor. He could get a lot.
We'll see about this.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
False Incarnate's a bigger body. I don't know that this is going to give me anything worthwhile. So just do this.
Goodbye. A dark omen for you.
What help would you have from the Nerevarum?
The Nerevarum. Man spreading like a champ with a giant staff betwixt them. This, whoever designed this card had great intention. And by great, I don't mean amazing. I mean as in very much intention. Did I? Okay, no. All right. I would have already attacked like crazy.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, what I was afraid of, Tiago, though, we were down to 18 health. And, all, you know, with these decks, all it takes is like that mercenary guy and a Divine Fervor or something. And they had, what, 6 or 7? I was just... And then, you know, if they have a Dawnbreaker or something, you know. So I probably slow rolled it a little bit. But it looks like it's not going to kill us here.
Behold the power. We'll see about this.
This was a worthy contest.
I've had it happen to me, and I've watched other really great players do it where they go a turn early where they can't finish it off, and their opponent had just, like we were up against an assassin archer or assassin market, and it was like, do I risk? And they only had 3 cards. It's like, do I risk getting them down to 5 damage, but giving them like 6 cards and have them go off because that's all it takes? I've had it go awry too many times. I mean, of course, I lost that game anyway, so it really didn't matter. But you can do it. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. And if you'd said that about 20 minutes ago, I would have gone. But it's starting to feel a little bit better now. We've kind of got over a really nasty hump. As Dragon Invader said, the game was testing us. No ring. Yeah, I just don't feel good. No ring. It feels greedy to hold on. I need a 2-drop or something. Okay, there we go. 2-3. Okay, it's not the ideal 3-drop for this particular situation, but
Luck to your house.
I mean, it can be. I mean, that it comes down as a 3-4 if she sticks on the board. Is this going to be movement archer? I feel like that's got to be what it's. I mean, it's like. Do we do tempo harpy?
You're too
We do
kind.
tempo harpy. I can see you're getting good. No, I'm not getting good, Io. The game's just not shafting me like a Shafty McShafterson. I mean, I'm sure I've made some mistakes in the past. You know what? We're gonna hold off.
We must remain.
I mean, it could be. This could be Market Archer, which would be disgusting because Movement Archer, you already have somebody down there. We'll see in a second.
We must protect our stronghold.
The douche! Damn the douche! He's got to hit the Withered Hand, right? That makes sense. Why would you not hit the Withered Hand? Okay. Maybe he has another. He probably has another douche. Now that does throw off my Oathman play, unfortunately, but it still has to be the play. And I'm guessing he has another douche to hit, so it's going to be another a wash over here. Io, not me. I don't feel. Wait, I can see you're getting good. Not me. I don't feel angry. I don't feel what?
The forest is more clouded.
All right. I don't know what we're up against, to be honest with you folks, but
Witness the fury.
you know, Mournhold, there's a party on turns 1 through 3 that you're invited to. After that, you're persona non grata. Like, I don't want to see your traitorous face in my hand if you don't show up to the party early. Like, oh, it's fashionable to be. No, you suck. That said, I'm probably gonna have to play you next turn. All right, so I don't know what we're up against. This is the weirdest Archer deck I've ever seen. If it's Market Archer, I mean, all things become clear. Because that's, it's all stall. Give me my market, and then I win. So yeah. Let's see. All right.
Of course, I'm on your side.
Arguably, I should have switched that around. Ooh.
Care to make a
Hopefully, hopefully we can punish the Fell of the Mighties that he just played, and he doesn't have anything for her. But again, as this is a heavy removal deck, I'm sure there's something. Yeah. Good news is Lightning Bolto, Corner Club Gamblerero. And this is a wager on my part. If he's got another way to get rid of her, then we're just running out of cards. And looks like he's got it. Okay, well, less than ideal. So,
Surprise!
ooh, I do like that.
On the wrong side.
Surprise!
Taste fetcher.
Deserves another.
Let's see. Si se puede. I can't remember what puede is. I remember si is yes, and se puede go together. There's a certain point where I take risks and don't even care about rumors or prophecies just to feel some adrenaline. Just to feel alive. I hear you, Tiago. And I did get that way with one of the games. I was just like, screw it, I don't care. And of course, we lost it. But I have gotten to that point as well. And luckily, the ugliest card in the world is of no effect. Oh, you know what? Against a deck like this, that actually might be the perfect... Come on, Abner. Let's do this.
I will not be on the
Might even
wrong side
get a
of
rage out of it. Nope. Suck.
We must protect the night.
So no actions in his hand, or at least up until this point. I still have no idea what this deck is. Somebody say dragons, I think. Dragons, rats. Okay, we know we're going to get finished off here. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, Alfie Conjure I think is going to be a good... And see, I don't know if I want to hit this guy in the face or not. Because now I can't make him overdraw. And we're at a card deficit. We really can't do a whole lot. So I'm thinking...
Khajiit will keep you safe.
Yeah, we're just going to hold off for now. I know, Tiago, that's probably killing you. But I just... Now, if he's able to do some... Oh, rage? Well, he can't rage. Because we've got Karnag. Right. Rage Archer. So yeah, then he would definitely want to be getting rid of...
to glory.
Get a Karnag. So yeah, man, you were just too little, too late. Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
Have you come to submit or come to die?
I get he could rage on this. That's fine. You'll run out of cards. You should pass without dropping any.
You will die where you stand.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to have to do next play, because I don't really have anything to drop anyway. Like, I'm bored with this game. I might just concede in the next turn or two just because I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's just taking too freaking long. It's just, it's boring.
Tawaka watches over me.
Like, some games just aren't worth winning. Let's see. Dragons, rats. It is certain he has unstoppable rage. Yeah. Rage Archer.
Let's go then. My time is
Yeah, this is just...
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
I think I'm done. I have no interest in playing the game anymore.
I bow
I'm bored.
to your victory.
Good on you, buddy. You bored me into submission. Like, I don't want to win that bad. And I mean, hopefully that's not your strategy, because that's like the most gutless strategy ever. I don't think it is. It's a way to play. It's a way to play. It's just boring. He's playing the kind of game I play, total control. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, but I'm not in for it. I have zero interest in playing against control. Like, if I can't finish it in 7 or 8 turns, I'm not interested. Not my kind of game. Especially if I'm trying to climb. Like, I don't like. Some people can play control and they can win enough with it that, or they can play longer games and they win enough that they can get away with that. I'm the only way I'm going to get to Legends with somebody of my skill is volume. Just playing a ton of games and hopefully the law of averages winning out. That's the only way I have a chance of pulling this off. So I don't have the luxury of spending 12 minutes, 15 minutes on a game where somebody just wants to piss around with their stuff. It's like, all right, I mean, that again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's well within the scope of the game. I just, as a player, can't. I don't enjoy it, and I'm not interested in doing that. But unlike him, I'm not a coward to attack. Right. I mean, that's the thing, Tiago. I mean, yeah, you're a control Telvanni, but as soon as you in that situation, you would have hit me because you've got the card advantage, and yeah. So like, I don't have a problem with that myself. All right, so he's gonna try to race me here, which means. We need to
Ominous insects. They dare face me?
All right. I think we've just gotta. Because Cradle Crush will be pretty good next turn in a couple turns. I mean, he's got the ring, which is a problem for us. I mean, he's designed to burst, but we've got a decent head start on him. I think we Luzra and Wardcraft. That way we can oppose, we can hit this if we need to. Like if you play something really big or whatever, but I think his Cradle Crush is pretty much going to seal the deal, I think. But that's still another turn away.
Do not test me, knave.
Cool, alright. I mean, if he plays another Camlorn, that it's 100% Cradle Crush next turn.
There's nowhere they can hide. The hunter becomes the hunted.
I will spill your blood.
Deserves another.
Da-dee-da-da! I'll get this yet!
So, but I'm not taking damage from that this turn. Corner Club is the biggest body.
Care to make a friendly wager?
That's fine with me. That is fine. That's damage you're not doing.
Close ranks.
Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Da-dee-da-da! I'll get this yet!
Oh, I screwed up. I missed out on a point of damage from her. He could ring out a belly G, which would definitely hurt, but I think we got this. Sentinel Reclaimer gives us Steel Dagger 3, 4, 11. Corner Club, that's 4. I don't know. I just don't want to risk a prophecy, but
We press on.
well, looks like it's a non-issue.
Be on your guard. Time to fight.
See, and this is prophecy heavy. That's what it seemed to indicate anyway. Alright, so well, that makes it easy, doesn't it? Oh, piss. No, it doesn't. Oh, damn. I screwed that up.
Keep your distance.
This is messy, but
Da dee da da.
I did my math wrong. I thought we had lethal with the lightning bolt because my math is yours. Yeah, we're all right. Let's see. Prophecy, so be careful. Thank you, Manaland? Good to see you. Good to see you. And thank you. Sorry, yeah, I didn't. I got it once I saw the 2/4 guard because that's only in a prophecy deck. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I got to remember to take a gander at chat more often. World Eater's Rage Archer. Oh, okay. 6 and 6. Spinner over the guard. So I apparently was supposed to Earthbone over the guard. Oh. Yeah, why didn't I? Oh, because I had the math. That's right. Because I thought I thought, yeah. See, because 7 and 5, I remember we used to do flashcards in elementary school, and we play a game called Around the World where you would, oh, that's a nice curve. Where you'd get flashcards and like our desks were in like a big kind of a circle or square like around the room, and so the first person would start. Teacher would give a flashcard. Whoever gets that, they move on to the next person, and the whole thing is you're trying to go all the way around the classroom. And for some reason, even though it doesn't, it's always going to be the same answer. 7 and 5, it never clicked in my brain. I was always off, and apparently I've carried that over into my adult life. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Spinner would have been the smart play there, and it would have been the play that I would have chosen had I not grossly miscalculated my maths and got all excited and be like, oh, bam, there it is. 11 certainly takes. Oh, okay.
What help would you have from the narrow?
Oh no! Somebody's stolen your deck. You know what? I'm thinking. Like we could trade with a steel sword, or we could harpy, get a little more momentum going, and then trade next turn. See, and if I equip this, well, no, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna. I understand. This is probably a dumb play. I understand that.
Let's put these to use.
My business is none.
And we get punished because it's a prophecy, and yep, as it should be. So you never equip a weapon until you're prepared. But see, that's why I used it that turn, because I wanted to use it. Oh, really, man? Come on. All right. Can't do Alfeet Conjure. Giant Snake feels kind of bad. I mean, I brought it upon myself, but if I'm going to trade, I want to put this out first. Because then...
Let's put these to use.
Oh, you know what? No, next turn is 6. Ooh. Alright. No. I was going to do this so that this would trigger Mighty Conjuring if Alfeet Conjure, something happens to Alfeet Conjurer, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Have you come to
I knew it!
submit
I knew it!
or die?
That's alright, though. We've got our ace in the hole. Unfortunately, this is just... Yeah.
I only need
The stuff you in your house, too.
And another prophecy! Wow! This is cool. 2 for 2! Here, the game seems to say, take the game. You're meant to win this, Freon.
But a dream waking over and over.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
Let's see. You will fight and you will win. The first part is right, Paul. The first part is absolutely right. I will fight. The winning part, that seems to be a point of contention with this game. We have won, but we have lost. We have lost badly. And this particular game is not going very well for us. The Giant Snake, I think, is going to be good if they decide to pivot. Pivot! pivot. If they do not. Okay, there's the third lightning bolt. For crying out loud. Okay. Oh, and does not use the charge. All right, so now we do not have Mighty Conjuring worth a damn. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? None of this looks particularly good. I guess that's the best of
Friend.
See, because oh, what? No prophecy? What are you talking about? Did you? What did? I broke a rune, and he didn't get a card to play. Oh, because he played his third. This is where our giant snack is going to come in handy, hopefully.
Taste my blade. Oh, poor animal. You understand nothing. Bow to me.
Discerning Thief.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
Oh, if he's got a rage, we quit. If he's got a rage, I quit. Because we'll be dead anyway, probably. Or very close to it. But that was dumb. Kind of dumb. Well,
We must protect our stronghold.
oh, screw you and your stronghold. Nobody. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh. He's going to be able to play something. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I mean, we're pretty much screwed at this point, just because, especially with the ward on the guard, we can't. The hand, we have no answer for the hand right now. And there's another guard. All right, yeah, I think we're done with this once again.
We see you waking and sleeping.
Let's see. I regularly get the ring. One game in 8. I actually made a note in 3 days in a row. All right, yeah, we're just done. Let's get out of this. Boring.
I bow to your victory.
I actually made a note in 3 days in a row, and yep, TESL is happy to see you back. Gives her someone else to shaft instead of me, right? Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Like, the only games we've won have been against really not very great decks, I would say, in general. Like, we haven't gone up against like a formidable archetype. That was like the first one that would have actually been ish. And of course, you know, Mundus, among other things, just two prophecies in a row, and Mundus Stone doing its thing. Yeah. So in any game where it's would be ridiculous to lose, or no, any game that would not be ridiculous to lose, we lose, and we win the ones that are just like, okay, here's a game, here's charity for you. They're probably bots. But yeah, I mean, 50-50 in TESL feels like crap. It feels like absolute garbage, and that's where we're at right now. So it feels like absolute garbage. But luckily, oh my gosh, only 16 minutes left of this torture, and then I can actually do something fun with my life.
Luck to your house.
But I'll be back tomorrow.
Luck
And the
to
next
your
day.
house.
And the next day. Like every weekday, I'll be doing this. Time
I
suck.
keep a spare blade in my boot.
Yeah.
Do your worst.
Watch yourself now.
I don't know how you did it, Denise. Like Denise kept playing. She kept playing. Maybe it was my benediction at the end of the video.
People alive.
You know, keep playing. She's like, dang it, I wasn't going to, but because you suggested it, I'm gonna keep playing.
Face me, you
Do
dog.
your worst.
What help would you have from the Nerevarine?
But I know she happens to be very tenacious. I am not tenacious. But I'm tenacious when it's worth my while. Like, if it's something that I truly see value in, I'll do it. Like, I can be very tenacious. But
Repel the Outlanders.
all right, he's up to
I will
something.
keep Sothasil's people alive.
This might bite me in the butt. Well, you actually know what? If he's got another one of these tiny Dargans, this will definitely bite me in the butt. But if not, we got a decent looking lane there. Okay.
Behold the power of Sun.
All right. Second room
Someone out
prophecy.
there?
I will have your head.
Here you've been looking for.
All right. So I think we turned the corner on this game anyway. But again, see, like, what I mean, and then we beat somebody with a brick for a hand. I remember that. And I think Tarquin 99 has the same thing going on. And my math is right. 9 plus 4 is 13. So we have exact lethal provided. There we go. We did get a prophecy. Unless it's Chandler Bing. Cool. There we go. There we go. Like, seriously, this has been the most languid climb in the world. 7 and 7. Yeah, 50%. Good feels. Good feels. I mean, could be worse, right? We could have lost everything. Easy, already ranked 10. Am I? Am I actually already at rank 10? I mean, I guess I know you wouldn't lie to me. I wasn't even really paying attention, I guess. No ring. Do we risk it? No. I'd rather at least have a 3-drop than... Hey, there we go. I mean, obviously you want to hold on to her if you can. For plot, but...
Luck to your house.
I have a feeling against Butt G. Butt G? Butt G. Against our opponent, sorcerer opponent, I think we're going to need to be able to... We're going to have to fight for the board here, so... Okay, perhaps not. Withered Hand or Sentinel? Withered Hand.
We must remain steadfast.
Interesting.
My business is none of
A dark
theirs.
omen for you.
Yeah, I think he's another brick hand. Again, these are hollow victories, folks. Like, I take no joy in them. I've been on the other side. And rank 12, I mean, this could be his first time deck building. Or maybe that guy's been screwing him over pretty bad. Let's see.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
My business is none of theirs. I will have your head.
And there's the obligatory prophecy, but not the worst in the world. He's got something for him. Lightning Portal.
Three, I will spill your blood.
Deserves another.
Okay. That's fine.
Let's put these to use.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
I mean, the good news is tomorrow can't start off any worse. Wow. Wow. Wow.
What help would you have from the Nerevarine?
Arguably, that should have been Awakened Dreamer. because Awakened Dreamer's not a liability, and she would have grown. Transmogrify? Is that what this is? It is a Transmogrify deck. Lucky us.
I will spill your blood.
Lucky us.
Another.
A Transmogrify deck that's actually going off.
We see you waking and sleeping.
That's just awesome. We are gonna get beat by a freaking ridiculous meme deck. I don't believe it. Oh my gosh.
To oblivion with you.
Denise, how many times do you play Transmogrify? Oh, come on! I mean, a Sentinel Battle Mace is only going to get us... Oh, he can't be targeted by action. Alright, fine.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
What am I doing? We lost. Unfreaking real. Unfreaking real.
I bow to your victory.
Nine minutes left of eating garbage. Oh my gosh. I'm okay. I am going to I am striking. I will never say keep playing ever again. Never. I will never say it. When it comes to TESL, I will never say keep playing. You have my word, because that is just cruel and unusual. If you have my kind of luck, seriously, Denise, you play Transmogrify in the regular. How often can you Transmogrify twice? Like one right after the other. I mean, golly dang.
Luck to your house.
Greetings.
And this is going to be a removal deck. I guarantee you Corner
Care
Club
to
gets
make a
nuked.
friendly wager?
You have Schwartz's guarantee on that.
Onward to battle.
I can't even get my guarantee right.
You bet on the
God,
wrong
I love it.
side.
I mean, I want this thing dead, don't get me wrong. I just
Have
wanted to
business
trigger
with
that.
House Halalu.
Silent as a shadow.
Hey, Todd. Feels like it's taking
gone!
forever.
My business.
I mean,
is
do we
none
bother?
of theirs.
Sure, why not? We are definitely going to do this because this is going to be a problem
Bow to me.
if we let it get too big. I will send you my most vicious deck for next time. All right, Denise. I will take vicious. This game deserves vicious. Oh well. I know. He's
You
delightful.
bet on the wrong
My
side.
business is
You
none
bet
of
on the
theirs.
wrong side.
Have you come to submit or come to die?
Delightful, lovely guy. Works for me. I get to hit you without giving you a card. So,
My
well, actually, no.
business is none of theirs.
Razzle-dazzle to the rescue. Razzle-dazzle.
This one won't.
Now I'm going to play into the Shadow Lane.
Onward to battle.
And if our opponent does not have Dawn's Wrath, I will be massively impressed.
Watch yourself now.
Have business with House Halal.
Before the 6th house.
8-8, our challenger has been humbled but not defeated. Actually, Dragon Invader, it's the opposite. I have been defeated but not humbled. I am just as saucy and indignant as ever.
Important things on my mind.
Okay, that's not as bad as I was feeling it was going to be. Aha, he's back again.
I will have your head. My business is none of theirs.
I'm doing this just because I don't want any resurrection shenanigans. Suppress might actually be key here. He throws down a Dark Seducer or something. Maybe I should go in game and draw the bad luck away from you. You know, that looks like it's going to be helpful, and that's fine. You have all the removal in the world, but we do have... What do we have? We have 6. Oh, no. We have 4, 7, 8. I think we have exact lethal here. I think we've got... well, that actually just tips it over the edge.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
Do this. That. Suppress.
My business is none of
Blood will spill.
All right. We got one more game in us, I think. One more game. But yeah, Denise, if you could draw away the game's ire, because right now it's focus firing on me. There's nobody else playing right now apparently that is worthy of this worthy of animus. Either that or so either way one of us benefits. So if you start playing, either it's going to be like, no, screw you, this is the guy that I'm going to screw with for now, and you get to go on a winning tear, or you draw its ire away from me and I get to go on. But either way, we're helping each other out. Another mono intelligence. If it's another invade, I think that'll work out okay. No ring again. But yeah, Dragon Invader, it's never humbled. Never humbled. Never be humbled. Always be boasting. Always be... Maybe that's what I need to do. Not actually boast, but maybe I just need to
your house.
develop a...
This might be handy.
Greetings, citizen.
I don't know what I was going to say. Not going to play a card, though. That's definitely not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to play a card.
I'm ready for you.
Apparently you are.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
Screw you, Jack. Screw you and the horse you rode in on. You know what? I'm not even going to look at your monster. I did that instead of Withered Hand because Withered Hand obviously makes that
Do your work.
way too expensive.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
Okay, at that point they can trade into that. I don't think they're going to be... They won't be draining. I mean, unless they have Clockwork. So I'm just going to put that down to bait it out. I mean... We're kind of just stalling until we get some cards that I think we can work with. Uh-huh. Or in that other dagger.
Don't underestimate
No?
me.
Oh, the greed! Okay, never mind. They had a plan.
Do your work.
Ay, 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 ay. We'd like to see our... if somebody else can have 2 transmogrifies, I would like to see Hand of Dagon here. Wow. Yeah, this is doing what mono blue can do when it's not invade.
Don't underestimate me.
No, Denise, it's not the same mono guy. No, I think it was a string of numbers actually. The mono invade guy. So. If we shackle that, that forces a trade. Actually, either way forces a trade.
We must remain steadfast.
Do I corner club? No, I think I wither.
Tuaka watches over.
Your manic mutation now costs 5, my friend. I don't think you need it.
The elements are mine to control.
Oh, Earth. Oh, please do not trigger that. I've been saving Earthbone for just such a moment as this.
Time to die.
Oh, thank goodness. Earthbone, I love you. I love you, Earthbone. You are the bestest Earthbone in the world. I love the Earthbone so much.
Khajiit will keep you safe.
Not a big fan of you, though. Not a really big fan of you. Right. So that looks like a punt, doesn't it?
You bet on the wrong side. The day is mine.
All right. I think we're going to go ham next turn. Because we got our Shrieking Harpy. Not charge. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, and a Swift Strike.
To oblivion with you.
Enjoy the next life, fool.
Okay. Yeah. That's about right.
Have you come to submit or come to die?
I was planning on Swift Striking with him, but of course, he needed to survive.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
The day is mine.
I probably should have. Alright. Can we go out on top?
My fight is done.
We can go out on top. Alright. So, there it is, folks. There it is. The first day in TESL. And it was ugly. It was ugly. And I did not handle it with any sort of dignity, any semblance of dignity. I wasn't really prepared for. I mean, let's take a quick gander. Let's take a quick gander here, because he's been keeping Dragon Invader's been keeping track of our tally. But look at this. Look at this match history. Here we go. First time playing the game in forever. Wait, that's not right. We didn't win that. We lost our first game. Why is it showing a win there? The game can't even show the right stuff. Oh yeah, none of these count. Oh yeah, see, here we go. See, we weren't. This is a long time ago. So that was me against Vincenzo. Mumple Mitz. Where does it start today? Because it was like 3 losses in a row, I think. I thought it was going to be pretty easy but I forget that it keeps track of all the games. See there, that's the one. Nope, that was the burn assessment. I think it had to be here. I think we started here today. So yeah, we lost to a sorcerer deck. The deck was fine, but it just kept coming every single play. It just kept coming with big creatures, big creatures, big creatures. This was Workshop. This was Market Assassin. That was Invade. So we got a good win there. Then we went on a bit of a tear. Got a loss against, aggro match that I probably should have scaled back on. I still think we would have lost, but I could have made a few trades earlier on that might have tipped the scales. Yeah, that's pretty simple there. Oh, this was the bore you to death archer that we conceded out of. We would have lost if we kept playing anyway. This was Dagoth mirror match where they got Poopstone and 2 prophecies back to back. First and second room wasn't going to work out there. So anyway, yeah. Oh, but let's just, yeah. I mean, I trust your total. I think it is an 8-8, which again, let's see. And you didn't swear once. My language would have been really nasty after the marketing evade nonsense. You have more dignity than I would. Well, I appreciate that, Denise, but I would say that, profanity is a very selective type of expression, and you can, like, I think your attitude overall comes across much, much better. Like, you can, like, if I just said, something like that, an expletive, but then I kind of bounced back and was back to being like, yippee, and having fun with it. I would take that over avoiding moments of punctuation, accentuated verbosity, over just kind of being down in the mouth. But it's hard. I mean, you get back into the game. I haven't played this thing in 4 months or some nonsense like that. I mean, aside from obviously, me and Vincenzo played against each other a couple times. But this is a long time ago, all of this. But yeah, starting with Sir Diesel, the day just felt punishing. And when you go 8-8, it just don't feel good. Anyway, so yeah, we got a thing. Broken 250, thank you very much. GG, got it. First week of season, always bad. You're right, Denise. I totally, and I guess that's part of it. So part of me goes, hey, I'm coming back to the game. It would be nice to come away with a winning day. But like you said, first week is pretty rough. Last week is pretty rough. So I feel like top 100 is definitely not going to happen. But I feel like today it can only get better from here. If I play for 2 hours tomorrow, which I will, at least, I think it's going to be better than today. So anyway, Denise, thank you so much for being with me. Definitely, Tiago, it was great to see you. Thank you for joining in. I'm sorry I didn't... I was a little slow for the liking, but I'm still kind of getting used to it, getting used to decks and things. And also, of course, Dragon Invader, I appreciate you watching and kind of evaluating the games, taking a gander, giving me an outside opinion. 10-8, we have a grand champion. Wait, what is that? 10-8, we have a grand champion. Champion from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You've earned it. Oh wait. That seems like a specific reference. Am I missing the blue team? Is this a Squid Game thing? Is this a red and blue? I was thinking you were doing the announcer guy. What a performance! Oh yeah, you did appear up there. 9-8. What a performance! Our challenger was a true champion. So yes, I appreciate the uplifting. I appreciate the encouragement and the uplifting of spirits. It definitely is a much fiercer. I mean, obviously the first 3 games, I wish nobody was watching because I didn't want anybody to see me. I don't care if you see me lose. I just don't want you to see me being a such as life. But after that, it was kind of nice just to have folks around to talk to, and at times like that, trust me, I will keep up with chat much better like this because I'm looking for a release from the madness that I'm immersing myself in. But here we go. First day of the season out. And I think Ahmed pointed out. Where did he say it? Oh, there's Toddbringer. Oh. Okay. Sorry for the delayed greeting. Been a rough morning. Oh, yeah, that works as a frowny face. That's a really frowny face. But I think he pointed out we are in... I'm not going to play. Let's see. Yeah, we're at the Lord. Okay, so we went up. We conquered 10, 12, and 11. Probably get 10 and maybe even 9 tomorrow. It's like once we beat the Steed, I'll feel a lot better. And then, of course, rank 5 is the big one. Clearing rank 5 into rank 4. I mean, it's the big one in terms of, okay, even if I don't make it to Legend, at least I got to a place where I could make a stab at it next month. Whereas otherwise, obviously the big one is rank 1. That's the ultimate. It's the longest, and it is on the threshold. And boy, having a day like today at that, yikes. Like, the only reason why we got as far as we did today is because we can't fall into the snake at rank 12. There is no snake at rank 12. We lost 3 games in rank 12. We would have been at the bottom of the snake, and we would be 2 wins short of where we are now if the snake existed at 12. So anyway, I appreciate it. I look forward to doing it tomorrow. Probably maybe 11 o'clock. A little maybe start a little bit later, 11 o'clock, 11:30. I'll post that up once I sort that out. But like I said, every day, Monday through Friday, we'll be doing a climb. And if it's a good day, or if chat's bustling, like I have to do this now because I actually, and in fact, I need to leave because I told my family I would help them do some techie stuff. So I got to get going on that, and then I've got my interview in a couple hours. So tomorrow we might be able to go longer, even if the game's not playing fair, just to have the chat and have the conversation. But for right now, I will bid you all adieu and see you next time.